welcome back. I don't know the reason you clicked on my video, but I appreciate you for stopping by. On the screen, that's my center. If you want to know the build, it's in the description. I'm a big red 7 foot. You want to know my badges, my attributes, my whatever, my animations, it's in the description. Click that link below. I got you with everything. Now I'm gonna hook you guys up with some news. I got some things I want to talk about. So what's up? Number one, Steph Curry's injury may be worse than it is. He could be out for about 3 months. Now, I previously had spoken about this. I said that, I said the Warriors season could be a GG. I didn't say it is. I said it could be. I was like, oh, maybe there's a chance D'Lo and Draymond can hold it down, but for now, hold it down for now until Steph Curry comes back. Because at that time, we were like, okay, maybe, he hurt himself in the hand, but maybe he could come back after like 3-4 weeks. But now we're hearing 3-4 months? Nah, that may be a GG now. Because at the end of the day, in the West, a team where your best players is D'Lo, Draymond, and literally a bunch of 20-year-olds that we never heard about until this season, that's not really a playoff team. So, by me even giving them the opportunity to, what I'm saying, by me even saying like maybe they could hold it down, you know what I mean? I'm being generous with them. I don't even know if they could win many games in the West without Curry and Clay. So, if I'm the Warriors GM, I may be looking to make a trade for D'Lo when I got the opportunity to. I don't know if D'Lo is the player you want to keep for the future, because you still got Curry on the way back. You still got Clay on the way back, like I said many times. If you have Curry, D'Lo, and Clay, I don't know how that's gonna work out. It's gonna be a tremendously small ball lineup. And the teams nowadays like to run big lineups. That could cause some mismatch problems. That's why I said, if you could work out a trade, perhaps with the Minnesota Timberwolves, maybe to get some wing players that actually fits in the lineup with a healthy Clay and Curry. For example, Robert Covington, Jared Culver. Minnesota have a couple of good wing players that could really fit the Warriors' core. And also, D'Lo always wanted to play with Cat, so there's that. Again, maybe you could look for a trade to get D'Lo out of here, get some pieces back. And hopefully for the next season, you could get ready for another playoff run when Curry and Clay are ready to go. Because, again, I don't know if D'Lo is going to be with the Warriors in the long term. It's just a very weird fit to have, like, three guards. But, there's that Golden State Warriors situation. Good luck to them, though, because they've really been hit with the injury gods. I mean, they've really been hit by the basketball gods with injuries. So, Gordon Hayward has a fractured hand. And I'm going to keep it short because, it just sucks. It sucks to see players that came back from an injury like we seen in the first season he played with Boston. We snapped his leg in half. It was nasty. You feel bad for the man, And he came back. He had an okay season. And, the season after that, which is this season, he started to go off. And then he just fractured his hand. So I don't know how long he's going to be out, but bottom line is that's just unfortunate. You hate to see things like that. But, injuries happen. Hopefully he could come back stronger than ever. Because he did come back from the leg injury. He was showing that he could be a great player again. He was dropping. No, he was doing good. So hopefully he could come back good. So that's Gordon Hayward. Dion Wade. Okay, so in my last video, I think my last 2 videos, I spoke about Dion Waiters overdosing on gummies. And again, if you don't know what gummies is, that's basically weed in edible form. So he basically overdosed on weed. He passed out on the plane and he woke up and had a seizure. It was a whole disaster for Dion Waiters. Now, and at the end of it, I was like, I wonder what the suspension is going to be. What's going to be the consequences for this? So it just came in that the news is Dion Waiters is going to be suspended for 10 games. Now, I'm a little surprised because I thought that the NBA would take, stuff like this way more serious. I don't know. But, 10 games, it is what it is. Hopefully he could bounce back from it. Dion Waiters, he caught a huge break because you've seen other examples of players who got suspended or banned from the NBA for illegal substances or drug issues. For example, again, John Collins, DeAndre Ayton, Tyreek Evans. But Dion Waiters, 10 games. I'm pretty surprised, but caught a huge break. That's a blessing right there. Hopefully, Dion Waiters take advantage of it, stop messing around, and do something good, man. Because he does have some talent. He can still be a good player. He can still be a solid player for the Miami Heat. They're looking to do something this year. So, Los Angeles Lakers on a fast start. Last time I checked their record, they were 7-1. I think they just won a game today, so that could be 8-1. Even if they lost, 7-2 is still a great start. After taking a loss to the Clippers in the very first day of the season, they have not lost. So that's a great start to the season for the Lakers. AD and LeBron looking good. That's good stuff right there. Still not gonna consider them the best team in the West. I'm not gonna go ahead and go that fast with that conclusion because again, we just like 8-9 games into the season. So I do still think that the Clippers are the best team. They are still the top of the food chain in the Western Conference. But time is gonna tell. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. But there's that. Los Angeles Lakers, they have recovered good from getting blown out by the Clippers in the first game of the season. And they're looking good so far. So that's good stuff right there. New York Knicks, their record after losing today on November 11th, they got blown out by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now I'm a New York Knicks fan, so I'm extremely frustrated about this. After the game, Knicks president Steve Mills and GM Scott Perry addressed the media after the blowout loss to the Cavs. Steve Mills said, "We aren't happy where we are. This is not where we expected to be. Jim Dolan, which is the owner of the team, still believes in the plan that we put together." Again, Knicks have lost 8 out of the 10 games. 8 out of the 10 games. Yep. So again, they're 2-8. Horrible start to the season. I don't know if I want to hear that right now, because in the off season you have the salary cap of 2 max slots, and you go out and pick up a bunch of power forwards when you know damn well that our point guard our point guard position is the weak link, and you go out there and pick up Marcus Morris, you pick out Bobby Portis, Julius Randle, Taj Good. I'm not saying they're bad players, but in terms of the team fit, it doesn't make sense to me. Why not? Why don't we go after the team needs? We have Mitchell Robinson also. Like, we just stacked on a bunch of bigs. So obviously in the beginning of the season, you see a little bit of news saying that players are not happy with the minutes they're getting. Of course, you have a bunch of players playing the same position. Of course, I don't know if I want to hear that. Oh, this is not where we expected to be. I don't know if I want to hear that right now. In a generation where the playmaker plays the biggest role in games, we do not have a playmaker. We do not even go out to try to get one. So I don't know if I want to hear that right now. I don't know what you expect with a team without a point guard. RJ Barrett is like our best point guard, and he's not a point guard. You know what I mean? Like, he's a good playmaker, but he's like a secondary player. You can't put the ball in his hands every play like a natural point guard. You cannot put the ball in his hands every play and make him do something. Like, he's a shooting guard. He can make plays, but at the end of the day, he's a shooting guard. We still do not have that point guard that's willing to attack the defense every single play. We still don't have that. And I was really frustrated that we couldn't get Kyrie or KD. I'm past that. I'm not even mad at that no more. I'm mad that we didn't even go after what the team needed. So what you expect? Of course we're gonna struggle in the beginning of the season. Of course we're gonna struggle, bro. We don't have the strongest position in the game, which is the point guard. You know what I mean? Like, man, I'm a little frustrated, of course, as a Knicks fan. I don't know. A lot of people still tell me, yo, why are you still a Knicks fan? I don't know either. I don't know either. But it is what it is. Hopefully the Knicks can do something. But, thanks for checking in, though. That's about it for the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Talk to me in the comments, man. I you know what I mean? I respond to everybody, so you know what's up. But until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.